Right now we have a special guest down there, Michael Wilson, wide receiver, getting a chance to watch today. Hi, Michael.
How you doing?
Senior from Simi Valley. How's this spring been for you?
Well, as me and Yogi talked earlier this week, I had a broken bone in my foot. So a lot of this preseason and kind of just this offseason has been trying to get healthy. So I've kind of been isolated a little bit from the team. I was able to do, I think, 3 practices this spring, so just kind of get my feet wet. But just precautionary reasons, they just had me sit out. But I'm just, so thankful to be out here. I think the last time we were in the stadium with fans was November 28th against Notre Dame. So, I mean, just being able to breathe in, have fans here cheering in the stadium, it's just so special, so surreal.
November 28th of 2019, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. What was it like for you to have to sit out and not compete with your teammates? And did it give you an added perspective in addition to what COVID did for everybody around this game?
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing for me and what I realized going through this injury, I've never been hurt in my whole career. Never missed a practice, never missed a game. And I think the biggest thing I learned was the thing I love most about football, the thing I love most about sports is just competing, right? And I realized, like, being away from my team, not being able to compete against the guys, that hurt. And I think I have a newfound love, newfound appreciation for the game. And I'm just going to say something. When me and Yogi talked earlier, I kind of went on a little sermon. That's what I kind of like to do. You talk to every D2, D3, D1 player, everyone thinks they're going to play 10 years in the league, right?
Yeah.
I think what's so special about Stanford is you have that security, right? And I think for me when I got hurt, that was the first time where I really thought, man, what would I do without football? But then I thought to myself, I'll be fine because I have a Stanford degree. I came to this place for this reason, that if plan A doesn't work, I can fall back on plan B. Not saying that plan A won't work, but just it gives me that comfort and security that I'll be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, look, you can come have a sermon with us anytime you want, man.
That's awesome.
We're down for that. But you've also not only gained new perspective, but you've been coaching these receivers. What has that been like for you? And how do you think that's going to add to your game when you're fully back and healthy?
Yeah, I think I kind of found a new passion through this whole thing is coaching, right? We have team techs twice a week, competition Saturdays. I'm out there running practices, trying to create a competitive environment. Right, trying to put guys under pressure, get the team around people when they do one-on-ones, right? Fueling fire, seeing how guys can compete, and then also, giving my technique, teaching guys, this is what I would do in this situation, kind of giving my experience, giving back to the young guys, and so they can really grow. And I think if you watch a lot of guys, receivers especially, they've grown a lot because really the only person that's out there that's played a lot is Bryson Tremaine, right? Elijah Higgins is coming on, but other than that, guys are getting valuable reps, and I think that's just been so special for them.
All right, Coach Wilson, let me ask you this, because we all know Stanford, and we'll see Red Zone coming up a little bit later in this hour, the fade has been instrumental.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about the fade. Who have you been coaching on the fade?
Okay, so obviously, Stanford has trademarked that fade route, right? We all have big receivers. You look at guys we've had recently, J.J. Arcega right side, Simi Fehoko. Right, these are guys that put up big numbers. Bryson Tremaine is going to be one of our fade guys that we use in the future, as well as Elijah Higgins, John Humphreys, myself. All guys are 6'2" to 6'5", and we all weigh over 210 pounds, right? So we like big guys that have length, speed, and we're all sound technique. So you can expect that. That's Coach Shaw loves the fade ball, loves the jump ball, and we're going to see that in 2022, 2021.
We love seeing that. That's a good one up here in the booth watching. Okay, I just want to rewind the clock a little bit because we got to connect with you when you signed at Stanford. You come from an international home. Your parents are very worldly.
Yeah.
You're a worldly guy, but you always had a vision and a goal to come here.
Right.
Now here you are 4 years later. When you reflect back on that decision, what do you think about?
I mean, I always think it's crazy, right? My dad's from Jamaica, born and raised, came here when he was in his mid-20s. My mom's from New Zealand, born and raised, came here when she was around her mid-20s, right? So when I grew up, football wasn't really my main thing. I was soccer, basketball. And, like, my mom's still introducing to the game because football is really just a national sport. It's not international like soccer and basketball. So I started playing when I was 7. It was actually because of my brother who went to Michigan introduced the game to me. And from there, it just kind of took off, right? And I just think, like, being able to be a foreign person, a foreign genes, be able to play this game is special. I think about my dad from the time I was probably 7 years old. He always wanted me to go to Stanford, right? And I kind of made that my goal. It was like, I want to go to Stanford. I want to make my parents happy. I want to make them proud of me. I want to make myself proud. And I set that goal. The first thing I did when I was a freshman in high school, I went up to my academic advisor. I said, let's put a plan together. So if if football goes well, academics going to take care of itself, and I'll be at Stanford. And that's what happened. I just had a script, and I stuck to it, and then here I am.
Man, I'm telling you, that is such an incredible representation of Stanford football. Ryan McGrady just lost his job. That's all I'm saying. You've got it, Michael. Michael, hey, look, we'll look forward to seeing you in 10 weeks out there for fall camp, healthy and running. Thanks so much.
Thank you. God bless.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you so much. Of course. Thank you so much.